All right, so I'm gonna do a short tutorial on doing like a pocket or a sleeve for your phone. So my phone's quite small, but you could use the same method when measuring your phone. So first we're gonna do a slip knot. So I do it like this. I wrap it around like this so it's around your fingers. Take this little one here and you see the hole, push it through the hole, and just tighten it up against your crochet hook there. You want to hold the bottom of the string so it doesn't get all like loose, because look what happens if you don't hold it. See? So you want to hold it so that it stays nice and snug. And then you're just going to do one single crochet just to begin with. Tighten that bottom there. I never count this as one, just so you guys know. Never. So you want to measure the bottom of your phone, the part that's going to be going into the sleeve or the pocket or whatever you're going to do. So I'm going to just crochet. I'm going to do chain 10 and see if it's big enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 10. Now I'm just going to take this small little portion here and I'm going to measure my phone at the bottom and see if it measures properly. Well, it's definitely 10 across, but I'm going to add 2 more. So I'm going to do 2 more. So mine's going to be chain 12, 11, 12, just to make it a little bit bigger. And you're going to see why in a second. Maybe I should do 14. I'm going to just do 14. 13, 14. Okay, so it's going to be a tiny bit bigger than my phone. See? Tiny bit bigger than the bottom of my phone. By like 1 on each side. So now you're going to, after you get the chain, so for like an iPhone, I believe it'll probably be chain 18 to 20, it looks like. And we'll do the next portion now. Hold on. So now you're gonna skip the first 2 stitches. So 1 right here, 2, and you're gonna go into the 3rd stitch. You're gonna do a double crochet in the 3rd stitch. Hold on.
Mommy?
Hold on.
Mommy?
Hold on. So you're gonna do the first double crochet in the 3rd stitch, and you're just gonna do 2 more in the same stitch, okay? So total of 3 in the same stitch. 3 double crochets into 1 stitch. All right. Now you're going to do 1 double crochet all the way to the end, and at the last stitch here, you're going to do 6 double crochets into the same stitch. Now we're going to do it together so you can see how I'm going to do this, okay? So all right, I'm going to do the last 6 in the last stitch here. We'll do it together. Oop, come on now. Don't be shy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, you see this string at the bottom here? You're going to pull it to tighten the inside so that it curls like this, okay? So you're just going to pull it a bit till it does that, okay? So now it's curled-ish. 1 double crochet all the way until we get to the last stitch, and then we're going to do 3 more in the last stitch because we already did 3 in the beginning, remember? So Okay, we're almost there now. So in this one that I just did, you're gonna do 3. So I did 1, 2, 3. And then you're gonna do a slip stitch. So you just go into the first stitch and then pull through some yarn and then through the last loop. And you should have something that looks like this. It'll be just the right size for your phone to slip into the pocket or slip whatever you're going to be making for it. And it's exactly the width of your phone. So it'll be nice and snug in there. So next, I'm going to snip this little piece of yarn off because I don't need this. All right, so next thing you want to do is chain 2, 1, 2, and you're going to go into each of the stitches. So on the top here, sorry, I'm trying to do this from your perspective. So you see the 2 loops here? You're going to go between those 2 loops. There's a between that your little crochet hook that can just slip right through there. See? There's a little slip there. You're going to slip right through there. That's a stitch. Watch. With the hook right through the 2 hoops. 2 hoops, there's a little slip between them. Your hook's gonna go through there. That's called a stitch. And your, sorry guys, I have to do that again because, so you do overhook through the stitch, wrap around, then you're gonna pull through that stitch, right? And you're gonna do 1 double crochet. Now, the thing is, if you want your bottom part, this part a little wider for your pocket, you're gonna just do 1 double crochet and then in the next stitch 2 double crochet, 1 2 1 2 all the way around. But if you don't need it any bigger, the bottom, you're just gonna do 1 double crochet into each stitch all the way around. Which I'll do now. Okay, so I did one double crochet all the way around. Now I'm going to do slip stitch, and you should have a little boat looking like thing at the end. So you're just going to continue on with one double crochet into each stitch going upward. I think I'll have to do it for maybe 14 rows. 14 rows. I'll come back and let you know. Alright, so I'm done the sleeve, and it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So exactly the same amount as the chain it took to make the sleeve for the phone. So this is how accurate it is. See? Slides right in there. I'm going to be doing a drawstring in here so that it'll close it. And I'm also going to do a flap. So I'll do the flap now, and then the drawstring. And the flap should be a couple less than what the chains were. So the flap will be chain 12, and then I will show you how to do that. Hold on. Alright, so for the flap, I'm going to slip knot just like before. Tighten it. Now I'm going to do chain 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, come on. 11, 12. Now you're going to want to go into the first chain here. Go into the first chain. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. First chain. Yep. Just like that. Good. Hiya. pull it through. Kind of like doing chain one, which is what I'm trying to do right now. Chain one. Good. Chain one. And then once over, and you're going to go through that loop again. And this time you're going to pull the string through, just like you would for like a double crochet. Now you should have 3, see that? 1, 2, and then 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to pull the string through all 3, which is called a half a double crochet. So you're going to pull it right through all 3 hoops, if I can even get it to do it. All 3 hoops, and that's called a half a double crochet. Okay? And you're going to do that all the way down. Okay? So half a double crochet all the way down. Here we go. Now, when you get to the end on the last one, you're going to do chain 1 and turn it around and start again and do half double crochets for I'd say if you're doing it like I did chain 12, so I'm going to do it for 12 rows, and then I'll show you what it looks like after the 12 rows are done. Okay, and then I'll show you how to attach it to your little pocket. I'll be back. All right, so this is going to be the flap, and I made it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 rows. And I'm currently just doing single crochet all the way around, and then it will be getting attached on the 3rd row on the back here. I'm going to attach it right like this, and I'm only going to sew the bottom part of it because I have to attach a drawstring, remember, here, so I can't sew it more than maybe the 1st and 2nd row, because the 3rd row here I need for the drawstring. And then after it's sewn on, the flap will come over like this, see, and the phone will stay in. I'm also going to add a frill, a pink, on it after I sew it on, and then it'll be ready for my phone to go in, right? And yes, I'll be adding beads because I did it to the other one, to my pouch purse, so I'll add beads. And then once my pouch, after my backpack purse is done, I'm going to sew the edge right here on both sides onto the backpack purse, and then it'll be a pocket on the backpack purse. But for now, I'm just finishing up the single crochet. I have to go to here, then slip stitch, and then I'm done. I was working on this last night, as you can see. I've done it all the way around. I just have to go to here. And single crochet is just through the stitch, pull the string through, just like that. Once I'm completely done with the pouch, I'll be uploading this tutorial on pocket slash pouch for phone. And you can use the same method I did for measuring your phone to make a pouch. On the edge, you're going to do chain one or chain two, depending on how big your edge is. I'm going to do chain two. And then single crochet. Now the point of doing the single crochet all the way around is so that when you do your frill, you'll have a stitch to go through for your to make your frill. And I'll show you what I mean when I do my frill after I attach this to the pouch. Okay? And I'll show you how I'm going to do that too, don't worry. I'll be back when I'm done the single crochet. Remember, on the edges you're going to do chain one or two and then continue doing the single crochets. That's how you get the corners. All right, we're gonna do the flap attachment now. Hold on, let me just fix my hair. All right. You're gonna need a yarn needle, and you're just gonna fish the string through the yarn needle. You're gonna pull it, however, just like this. You're gonna need a nice big piece, okay? You're going to attach this where you want it. I'm putting it at three rows, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to sew it in there. So you're just going to See how it makes a seam on the inside, but you can't see it on the outside because it's green? It's perfect. All right, when you're satisfied with the attachment, it's now attached, perfectly sewn. It's ready to be just a flap. You're gonna chop your string. Oops. Get rid of your scraps there. Then you're gonna tie this. And then through the second row, you're gonna fish the yarn needle through like this. See? You're gonna pull the string through, and then again can you see? I'm putting it through the second row of the pouch on the inside. Then you're gonna pull it again, and this is called securing the yarn. And then once it's through far enough, you just snip it off, and then it looks like it was never there. It's invisible. All right, now I'm gonna do the drawstring and then the frill, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so I'll be right back. All right, so we're gonna do the drawstring first. Ooh, that's not cool. That doesn't look very nice, does it? There. All right, we're gonna do a slip knot. You pull the string over 2 fingers like that. and then push the thread through the hole using your hook to catch it, and then pull it. I'm gonna do, this is 28 around, so I'm gonna do 48, 20 more, so it's half and half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, and 48. Now, I'm going to test my theory to see if it's enough. I have to fish it through. No, it's not. Okay, so I'm going to do 20 more. We're at 48. 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. Now this should be long enough. And how I'm getting the numbers is, remember I had to do 14 rows. So if you count 14 across and then 14 across, that's 28. And you need your string to be able to go through 28 ish. You need a little gap between and have enough room to pull and then tie. So that's perfect. 68. Perfect. All right. So now we're just going to end it there. Then you're going to take your yarn needle again. Oh, I did it on the wrong end. Ha! Okay. This end. So you're going to get a good portion of your drawstring into the yarn so that you can fish it through. You're going to pick a spot in the middle where there's going to be like two posts, one, two, where you're not going to touch it. Okay, we're going to start here. I'm going to go through the first two and pull the drawstring through. Skip two, so 1, 2, and then go through the next two. Good. All right, now we're gonna do the frill. Okay, so you're gonna pick the part where you're gonna start the frill. I'm gonna start over here. You're gonna push it through the stitch and you're gonna pull through the color you're going to use for your frill, okay? Chain 2, and you're gonna do 3 double crochets into each stitch all the way around, okay? So into the same stitch that I just pulled the pink through, I'm gonna do 2 more double crochets because the chain 2 is like having a double crochet. So 1, it's done. I did the frills. Love you too. Now you can add things like beads, which I'm going to do at the bottom here, and then I'll tie a bigger knot at the bottom. And I'm probably going to add a button here, just so that when it's closed, it stays closed. But there you have it. And I might add like a flower or a cross or something, depending on what kind of design I want to do. But that's the tutorial for the pocket slash phone case thing. It's more like a pocket, because it will be a pocket on my backpack purse. So there you have it. It's really, really pretty, and I really, really like it. So I'll catch you guys when I do the rest of the tutorial for the backpack purse. Backpack purse is basically a bigger version of that pocket. Literally just a bigger version. So I'll be back when I finish that, and I'll show you how to attach pockets. I'm going to have maybe 2 to 4 pockets, because I want to do side pockets on the backpack and then 2 in the front, I think, but we'll see. So I'll catch you then. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and yeah, later for now.